Hello, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers, bringing you news and information from people making a difference in our communities. I'm Beverly Weaver, and joining me now is Dean Abrams, CEO of Open World Learning. Welcome, Dean. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks a lot. It's great to be here.
Let's begin really with a description of what Open World Learning is. You're a relatively new program.
Yeah. So Open World Learning is an after-school program for third through eighth graders. And what it's really designed to do is use digital technology along with peer teaching and student leadership to really ignite a love of learning in kids. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Is this done in the school itself? The kids stay for after school?
Yeah, and what's really great about it is schools today have computer labs, and they're utilized during the day, but often they sit dormant after hours. So our after-school program takes advantage of that, and we use those computer labs. It's a fascinating thing to see, because when I grew up, there weren't computer labs in elementary and middle schools. Now they're there, and they would be sitting dormant after hours if we weren't using them.
And I would imagine you're really relating to kids on a level that they have grown up with their whole life, especially the eighth graders. You know, they've had exposure to technology all along the way.
I thought about this the other day. Kids of this age don't even know what it's like to live without the internet, to live without computers. And so there's a manifestation of that in the way they operate in the world, their orientation to the world, and their orientation to learning as well.
How does Open World Learning benefit the entire community? You mentioned the use of the school and the technology there after hours, but how else does it benefit, Dean?
Well, you know, really when you look at it, when you get down to it at the bottom line, these are kids that are in need of some support. And the alternatives in the areas where we do what we do, which are generally low-income areas, the alternatives after school can really have a negative or a challenging effect on the population. So by keeping these kids in after-school programs and igniting a love of learning in them, the real goal and the real benefit for the community is to keep these kids in school and get them to graduate and then to have wonderful, happy, full, rich lives. And a lot of these kids, until they get that ignition of that love of learning, they don't necessarily even believe it's possible. So the benefit to the community is when children can grow up and believe it's possible for them to have success, that benefits everybody.
One of the most rewarding things you guys do is see kids actually in action in the labs. Give us some success stories, some things you've seen happen with kids, Steve.
Yeah, one of the neat stories is we in our program, as kids elevate in the different program levels, they can receive a computer, and that computer goes home with them. And there is one story I can recollect where a computer went home with a child. As a result of that, the parents started using the computer. The child became the teacher in the home, brought the technology in, taught the expertise, and as a result, the parents, one of them, found a new job on the internet, moved out of a rented home into a purchase situation and elevated their own lifestyle, all because this child did well, brought a computer home, and really became the teacher inside the home of bringing technology to a family that otherwise might not have gotten used to it. And that's a pretty cool story.
That is. In terms of the population you're working with, Dean, are there specific segments you're really focused on?
Our focus is on low-income areas and neighborhoods. About 75% of the population we serve are Hispanic, and you know, those are the areas where after-school programs can really be of value because when one looks at the alternatives, particularly if both parents are working, they can be kind of sketchy and challenging. And we're trying not only to keep the kids out of trouble, but more importantly, this real challenging goal to get them to remember what it's like to love, to learn, is really the whole key to the whole game.
And a lot of it involving the Tech Fair coming up on May 14th as well.
We have an event that we do every year. It's called Colorado Tech Fair. And that Tech Fair will be held at the Museum of Nature and Science on May 14th from 10 to 2:30. We'll have over 50 kids there, and they'll be showing their goodies and showing off what they do. And we invite the public to come and enjoy it and take a look.
All right. People can get more information on your website, I imagine, Dean.
Absolutely.
All right. Dean Abrams, the CEO of Open World Learning. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks a lot. It was great to be here.
And thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Beverly Weaver.